Yo, what's going on, guys? Today's video, I'm gonna showing you how to make a code system. So that's give you a money if you if you put a code. So just like this. So and and I teach you the code, how to make it an invalid code, already redeemed code, and redeem code. So some video doesn't have a already redeem code, so yes, like that. So if you put it this, hit the ball, you will get, and if you put it again, it's a you already get this code. So just like that, and it's not giving you money anymore. So let's start to do it. So first thing first, I make a simple letter set here. So if you know how to make letter set, good. If you don't know, just copy this. So and the second is I make my own GUI. So if you have your own GUI, good. If you don't have, you can make one or take my GUI. So I put that in the description. So I show you this. So this is the wait. Let's hide this. So just like that. So if you wanna know how I make this, so I just make a holder and the second holder is like that, and corner gradient, UI gradient, and UI corner, and text button, text box where you put the code here, just like that. And so here, and go to properties, and here, so place order text. So I put here the foot code here, so whenever the text is nil, it will be the text. So just like that. Maybe you understand it. So and I make it cartoon. The front, I make it cartoon. So the next one is the text or title, and I add icon, then here, just like this. And you can make your own. So I use a plugin to make it. So okay, so let's go on to the script. So we're here on script. So it's inside UIs, screen GUI, I mean. So here in the first, I make my service, and I add remote. Okay, remote function. I add remote function for here, and I rename this code remote. If you don't know how to use remote function, make sure to watch a tutorial on that. I don't have a tutorial yet, but I will make one in the future. So here I just define the code remote and the UI elements. So the VG holder for background holder, and local code V for code button and holder, and text box. So here, sorry for noise, background noise actually. So here, and I make a function called to open code to make a simple pop-up script. So I make this function, and I call this function when the code B or the code button is got trigger, and I use here the mouse button one down and connect this to the function. And the second function is I call this on code. I don't know why I call this on code, but makes sense. Just and I make a and I call the and I make a variable with a tree value, because I call the remote function, which is I use invoke server, and pass the argument text box, which is the which is the text of the text box. And I pass this code amount and coded. So I teach you I explain three later, the three value. So let's go to the code. So we're here in a normal script case on server script service. So here I just copy this service and make another variable for data store. So DS for data store, because we want to make a data, or we want to save the code he already redeemed. So, and I make a table with here, and I call this codes, and I make every single code, it has different amount, which is here. If you know how to make a table, you will understand this. So basically you need a more knowledge to make a code system. So here, when code remote is invoked, then I call this on server invoke equals function player code. So here we pass the text, and here the coded. So it's parameter. Yes, parameter. And make a variable for money, player, loader stat, and money. So here, because it's the player has a leader stat on it. So here, because the parent of leader stat is the player, and the money here is the parent of leader stat. So that's how I get the money. So here I make a T code for Twitter code, and I make a data store code, and I changed here because I already redeemed the code. So I changed this to make again. So here I pass the dot encoded. So get data store. You need a knowledge of data store to know this, because I can explain properly. So here, so we get a data of the coded, or the text of the text button, and make the filler code. This variable is equivalent of true or false, because we're getting async of the player user ID, which is the T code. So get async. If you have knowledge on data store, you will understand this properly. So basically this variable is equals to true or false only. So yes, this, and I make a for loops for IV in pairs, I mean. So, and code and amount. So code is the first value of the codes. Here, just the code 1, subscribe, like, comment, and hit the bell. And the second is amount, which is the 20, 1000, 800, 500, and 500. So here, and I use if statement, if coded, which is the text of the text button is equals to code, which is here. If the text is one of this of the code, and not filler code, which is it's not already redeemed, then so may add the money, so the amount, so the amount of this code, so 800. So that's how we plus the amount, and set async true. So now it's true, the value of filler code is now true, and passing by return true, amount, and false. Excuse me. And if else if, so return true. So here the value of the code is now true. Yeah, because we return it. So the second is amount. What amount? So the amount is the value of the code, and the code now is coded. If it's coded, no, it's false now. Else if coded equals to not, else if not coded is equals to code, then return false. Now the value of the code is false. So that's how to make invalid code. So here. And the third one, and the last, else if coded is equals to code but and VLR coded, because now it's true, but if it's true, then return false amount and true. So in local script, the value of code is false and the value amount is nil, and the value of coded is now true. So if you understand this, you maybe returning is very not slightly hard, but if you watch a tutorial, it's very easy to understand. So here, if code equals to true, then text box you get amount money. So for example, you get 20 money. So that's how we make it. So here text is equals to, then wait one, the text will be nil or nothing, empty. Else if code not code, it means invalid, and not coded, so not coded, wait, the amount is the number, right? You understand it? so so coded is, so else if not code, it means not code, and not coded, it means it's not coded. Then tvox, the text is invalid. So wait one, the text value is equals to nil, and I use if statement here again to make a coded. If coded, then it means the code is already redeemed. So then text box, the text is equals to, you already get this code, then wait one, the text, the tvox text is equals to nil or nothing or empty. So just like this. So let's try it. So by the way, I call the code by focus loss. So that's how I call the function. So let's try this. Let's pack this and make it visible false. So and try it. So let's skip this. Then we're here. Then let's try the code. So the first code you will use is maybe haha for invalid code. So as you can see, it's worked properly, and if like with a small letter, it's invalid. If we with big letter, so we will get a right code. So it add 800, and if we type this subscribe, it's give me 1000, and it's back for another, it's back in for put code here. So let's hit the bell. Let's try this. So you will get 500. And the code 1, the old code is properly working. So what's the code again? Comment. I already raised the comment. So if we type again, so you already got the code. So maybe that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for watching. By the way, subscribe. Only 1.3% of you is subscribed. So please, I appreciate your subscribe. If you subscribe, I really appreciate this. If you, by the way, if you want to add a code here, just make this. Thank you for watching. I'll leave the link of the model in the description. So bye guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.
Tell me pretty lies.